Fuck it. Should we just go live with it?
No. Set it to upload itself and auto go live on like Christmas night or something.
I don't know how to do that.
I'll do it.
No, you don't need to do that. Yeah, how you can't do that because you're on my Streamlabs.
I can still do it as long as you've got the recording. But no,
That's fine,
don't go live in case of phone calls and
It's not going to happen. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, if you want, you can.
Easy rollers. I'm going to call it. Yeah, no, I'm going to do it because, like I said, the Corbs. Even if I got a phone call, I can go to break, and I can't go anywhere until Kerry gets home anyway. So it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Bob, you should have got yourself a Christmassy background.
So it's as close as I could get.
Okay.
Have you not? You must have a Santa hat.
No.
We are currently live, but I don't know if the audio is coming through because I haven't set that part up. So let's just go to the live scene, I suppose. It's probably like just us chatting over the stream starting soon. It looks very festive, though. I don't know if you're on Twitch and you can see it. It does look very festive. My phone keeps pinging. It's because we're live. And I think it's probably also us talking, or me talking primarily. Okay. Pardon me. I'm going to go to the live scene then. Hello, and welcome to Easy Rollers D&D. This is our Christmas special. You've probably heard us talking over the starting soon bit. There wasn't a countdown because, frankly, we weren't sure if we were going to do this live or not. But what we are, and I'm going to talk to you all as if, well, I suppose we are live, really. As I was going to say, if we are live, we are live. There's no two ways about it. You might notice that we're not at full capacity tonight. There's only myself, Guilded Branch, and Corbs. We're going to go through our Christmas special. It's a bit different this time, however. It's not your regular 5e D&D. I've asked the guys to create mundane characters at level 1. They're just villagers. They don't have any magic. They don't have any weapons, I don't expect, on them, or any particular armour. I've said the best you could do is sort of leather padded armour, that sort of thing, which you might find a commoner to have. But unless there's anything from the guys, any questions before we start, we'll jump straight into it.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And he does look
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
I saw somebody with a t-shirt on saying that today. Okay, well, let's go into it. This is the Christmas special. I don't know how it's going to go because I've never done a game quite like this before. Where, again, like I said, the characters are mundane people. But, here we go. Easy Rollers Christmas one-shot. It's a cold, snowy winter's night in the town of West Millshire. A postcard-perfect farming village set atop a deep valley and surrounded by farmland. A lazy river at the base of the valley and an evergreen forest a few miles off in the distance. During the dark of the night, only a few lanterns illuminate the streets, and a portly figure in red roams the street. As the village wakes with the rising sun, smoke starts to pour from the chimneys of the thatched cottages that make up this beautiful setting to warm their residents. This peaceful setting, however, is soon to be disturbed by the sounds of horror as people begin to scream and others shouting out names, presumably of loved ones. In the gardens of the various cottages, snowmen have appeared overnight, but not at all your happy, jovial snowmen, but instead all with looks of evil and terror upon their faces. As the morning slowly passes and the locals begin to talk, a stranger arrives in the village. He looks to be a middle-aged man, scruffy, short hair, a long, starry robe cum coat type thing, a bit like a duster, that he has close about him for its warmth. It covers what appears to be fine clothes. He seems to be quite interested in the snowmen. Then he looks about the place and quickly walks away. What are you all doing at this point? And perhaps you could tell us about your characters, who you're playing, what their names are, etc., etc.
My name is Terry. I originally hailed from a shitty place down south known as Truro, and I'm up early because I've been trying to dig up all my fields to spread the manure, and they're frozen solid.
Have you ever been to Truro? It's not that shitty.
It is for the purposes of taking the piss out of youth.
Fuck off. Lovely.
And that's me, a shitslinger manure farmer.
Oh, my name's Mr. Jones, and I'm a local butcher in it. First name's Patrick. I'm busy chopping the heads off chickens for winter mass.
Excellent.
Ooh, we like winter mass.
I will say now, you all know each other. It's quite a small community. Do you sort of, in the morning, as you sort of awaken to the scene, do you come together to discuss this strange occurrence, or if a loved one seems to have disappeared?
Where Patrick gets his meat from, you see, it's where I get my manure from. It's just I get it from the other end, he gets it from the fresh end.
Excellent.
That's right, and you get to take home all the chicken heads you can carry.
My wife loves them, she does.
So again, I ask you,
What
are you doing?
What do you reckon to these snowmen people are talking about?
I don't know, a little bit evil. Maybe we could decorate them and make them look festive with some chicken heads and gizzards.
I've got a pocket full left.
I've got a whole sack for you.
Where's the nearest snowman?
So you're sort of coming out of your cottage, and you're kind of realising what's going on. And you know, you see them. They're in everyone's gardens. They're in the street. They're everywhere.
You hear anyone building these bastards last night?
Not down the fields, no. I've been up since the wee hours.
What you would notice is that certainly a lot of the folk who you would normally see are missing. Only a handful of people are coming out.
Where's Rosie? She's usually stood at the corner of town.
I think she and Sam had a busy night last night, you know what I'm saying?
She's got her own her keep.
You see her appear from a cottage, pulling something down, and just looks around and sees you and goes, "Woohoo!"
Careful, Rosie. You better clean up before you get an icicle from the drip.
Oh no. Well, they've been playing Ludo. I don't know what you were thinking.
Oh, I don't know. It's a joke I've heard my wife make. I thought I'd try and join in. Well,
there's not many people about.
Maybe we should go to the pub. You fancy a pint?
It's a bit early. Yeah,
it's never too early. It's Christmas.
Well, yeah, but I've got to kind of stay a little bit sober if I'm chopping chickens' heads off, because you don't want to lose any fingers for Christmas.
Oh, extra meat for me if you do.
Yeah, I suppose. A couple of chipolatas on the side.
Yeah. Let's go to the inn. Where's the inn, Mr. DM?
So,
do we have an inn?
Obviously, I haven't placed the map up just yet. But to the north of the street that would be on the map, and I'll show the map eventually when it's appropriate to. It's a row of thatched cottages with picket fences outside, you know, and all these snowmen in the gardens, people investigating them. But at the end of your road is and I say thatched cottages, there's a tiled roof building, quite a lot larger than all the other buildings here, and that is the pub, and it's called the Stone Workers Inn. And you pop in there, and there's a few people in there. It's a cold winter's day. It's the day before Christmas. And people are enjoying an early drink. You know, they know that they've got no work on or whatever else may be the case. They can't do an awful lot because of the snowfall. And the people in here, I mean, it's not bustling. There's a few people. There's tables. There's a lovely long bar, several casks of ale behind it. The barman's called Stuart. He's in himself, he's fairly portly, quite short, not dwarf short, but you know, a short human, bald head with a little sort of ring of ginger hair around the sides. And he said, "Oh, right, boys, come in for a beer, have you?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
What with this being the pub and all?
Well, you might come in for something else, like a whiskey or a wine or a rum. There's many options.
You don't need none of them fancy drinks, just a good old pot of the good stuff.
All right. And he goes off and he pours off 2 pint pots, plops them on the bar, and he leans in and says, "You notice all these snowmen that's appeared and all the commotion?"
It's lovely and festive, isn't it?
"Well, it is, but what about that commotion? And I heard there was talk of a strange man walking round the village this morning. Some bloke in a long coat."
Did
Oh,
you see anyone in a long coat?
"Did I see anyone in a long coat?"
Yeah.
"Yeah, I did. I seen him
So-
out the window. He come in the town, he was looking round these snowmen, and he buggered off back out the town."
Right. God, yeah.
maybe you just really like snowmen.
Maybe. He plocks a paper on the table, and it's like on the bar. Sorry, it's like a, you know, like a very rudimentary newspaper. "I've been struggling with this one. 9 across." And he gives it to you and a quill to solve the crossword puzzle. Don't ask me what the crossword puzzle is because I don't fucking know. I'm just literally making this up right now.
You know he can't read. What's it? What is it?
It's a magical device for you know, proving how clever you are.
I've only ever used it to wipe my arse before.
Well, don't go wiping your arse with this one.
Oh,
Hold it
no,
back.
No.
Just make
But you
sure
can
the
s-
ink's dry if you do, you know.
You can see as he handles it, he's clearly leaving like little streaks from his trade on it.
This clue, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a little hint. This clue, it's 6 letters, and it's friend.
He said it was 9 letters. He did.
Did I say it was 9 letters? Oh,
No, it was
sorry.
not.
Oh,
It
he
was
was holding
nine
the paper
across.
upside down.
9 across, that's what I said.
9
Yeah, 9 across,
across.
6 letters, friend.
Oh,
Well, could be anything, couldn't it?
Could be anything.
If you got any friends.
mateys.
Well, it might be, but I don't think it quite fits. Well, it might do, because the middle letter on the intersection one is a T.
Ooh. But not mateys, and no other letters are matching.
No, yeah, no.
Oh, well,
The last one, the intersection, is an R.
Dancer.
No, I don't think it's
I did
Santa.
tell you I couldn't read.
Well, never mind, eh?
well,
So we can move things along. Do tell me, is your plan to spend the rest of the day sat in the pub, or are you going to do anything else?
I don't know.
Them
Yeah.
squiggles underneath, have they got any? They usually, my wife says they have clues there.
That was the clue, friend.
Yeah, 6 letters.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you. My
Six letters.
intelligence isn't up there, you know. I'm more a hands-on guy.
So this bloke with the coat, then, was he ever interested in buying chickens?
I don't know. I've never seen him before.
Well, you seem to be the authority on him.
Well, I just
Looking
seen him out
through
the
the
window.
window?
I just seen him out the window. I don't know any more about him.
Well, you know more about him than we do. He's got a coat and he looks outside the window. That's pretty good, isn't it? You know all the stuff.
No.
that you need to
I
know.
look out the window. He's got the coat outside of the
Alright.
window.
Oh, now it's getting a bit complex. So he's got a coat and he's outside the window. You're looking out the window and he's not inside.
Well, it'd be a
Right.
bit
You have a
strange not to
coat?
have a coat on, wouldn't it, outside the window, wouldn't it? Because it's bloody cold out there. It's thick snow.
Do you have a
Ain't
coat, or do you want to buy a coat?
I don't want a coat. I'm working in here.
I
But
haven't
not
got
if you
a
go out
coat.
there. He had a coat. He was cold
Oh
out
my
there.
Christ! And he just goes off to find another customer.
These barmen, I don't know. They've got no patience, have they? No craft. No
I think the
guile.
doctor's got some patience in town.
We got a doctor.
The guy who cuts your hair. He pulls your teeth out.
He looks across at you, the barman. He's like, "That's a barber, you silly twat."
Oh, barman, barber, it's all the same.
Barman, barber. They do the same job, don't they? Barbers and surgeons. They
Well,
used
you
to
said
do anyway.
doctor. You did, you silly sod.
Yeah, but barbers and surgeons do the same thing. The old cat staff, don't they?
Blood and bone and things.
He goes,
Anyway.
That's where the red and white stripy pole outside a barber shop comes from.
Does indeedy.
It's blood and bandages.
Um,
Right, anyway, back to that. Right, shall we go out and look for this bloke, or shall we wait in the pub and
Well,
drink and wait for
he
him to
said-
come in here?
he had a coat on, but it is mighty cold out there. If he's not doing the work that we're doing, he might still get a chill, and we could invite him for a drink if we find him. He
We
might even buy
could.
us one if he's got a fancy coat.
We could invite him for a drink. We could say, how about a drink then? And then we could wander off as he's bought them and leave him stood at the bar.
Like that. Let's go find him.
Right. Got it.
Okay. Well, if you're going to try and find him, you saw what direction he went in. He was leaving.
Footprint.
He was leaving by one of the exits out of town or village. But give me a survival check. See if you can track him.
Wait,
And it's
have
going
a
to be
look. There's
difficult
some
because, of
footprint.
course, there's a lot of footprints in the snow.
Do you want disadvantage?
There's not that many footprints in the snow because there's not that many people out and about, is
But
there?
there's still a
They're
lot
all
of
in
people
here
trudging
getting
about.
warm.
Hang on, you said there weren't many people trudging about.
No, but there's enough people trudging about that tracking people in snow would be difficult. But give me an investigation or a survival check, and we'll
Do
see.
you want it with a disadvantage or just
No,
normal?
with normal, just normal.
16 he's got, because he's good at, like, he's always looking at the fields and the ground with spreading his muck.
Yeah, and you know exactly which direction you saw him disappear off into. So amongst all of the tracks in the snow, some do seem to lead off out of town in the direction that you saw him disappear off into. Following them, they abruptly disappear, though, as if the person who made them vanished. But not really. There's what looks to be a very old-fashioned outhouse. Or what you think looks like an outhouse, except you're pretty sure that it's always been there and no one's really going to be vanishing off inside of an outhouse.
I don't know, but I reckon if someone is using it, I could get in a bit of stuff for my trade for free.
I mean, if you walk around it, it's an outhouse. It's like just one of those wooden outhouses from ye olde times that you might see.
Hey,
But there's
Patrick,
nothing
have you ever
particularly
seen this?
odd about it.
He flops backwards in the snow and tries to do a snow angel, because he's holding his, like, shit fork. It comes up as like a devil thing when he gets up.
Yeah, but you're pretty sure though that this thing's always been there. You're not like, this is new. You're like, no, I remember this place.
Well, guess we better bang on the door then.
Hello? He raps on it with his pitchforky thing.
There's no answer.
I think it's empty.
You think
I'm going to see if there's any good merchandise in there. And he opens the door.
You
Like,
go
try
to
to
open the
open the
door, but
door.
it's like you go, chung, 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 chung. Oh, it's locked.
Patrick, you're a bit bulkier than me. No one's answering, but the door's stuck. Oh, maybe it's just frozen, you know.
Yeah, I'll give it a bit of a tap with the old shoulder.
You try and stiff arm it or ram it, whatever. Doesn't seem to budge.
Hang on, I know this one. It's a pull door, isn't it?
Oh, it might be.
Well, let's try pulling it then.
You try pulling it. It doesn't budge, but
Hello, beautiful. How long have you been here then?
you hear from inside, and the door opens inwards, and the particularly scruffy-haired individual appears in the now slightly open doorway. Hello? What are you doing here?
Why didn't you shout when I said hello? Is anybody in there?
I took my time getting here. What are you doing?
What do you mean getting here?
What?
What do you mean you took your time getting here? You were having a poop, weren't you?
Maybe I shouldn't have answered the door. Bugger. Oh,
No.
bugger. Well, sod it. You might as well come in.
Good, but we're not going in for any of that buggery stuff. It's bad for your health in this weather.
Bugger it. No. Oh, silly people. Just come in.
In there?
Yes? You
I
don't have
mean-
to if you don't want to. I'm quite happy to my own peace. Really?
I'm not sure about this fellow, Pat.
Okay. He shuts the door on you.
I was going to say, it'll be fine, but I didn't get a chance.
Oh, we can try again. And he knocks again.
He opens the door. What? Oh, it's you again. What do you want?
We thought we might come in.
Right, fine then. And he steps back and opens the door further. And you can step in if you like.
I squeeze into this little outhouse.
As you squeeze into what you think is a little outhouse, it opens up into a massive, comfy living room. There's armchairs, a table, bookshelf,
Blimey.
coat rack, festive decor, and the smell of hot chocolate.
What you've done with the place, you've really opened up the aspect of it, haven't you?
Well, it's always been quite big, but I do like to decorate at this time of the year.
Yeah.
What
Did
my
you
wife
get the architects in, or was it DIY?
Bit of DIY, I suppose.
Wow, you should be on telly with a job like this. Proper good, like this.
What's telly?
It's a thing, you know.
A moving picture box.
So what's it?
You got moving picture boxes?
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
play.
Oh,
Yeah, you put a picture on top of a box and you move it around a bit while you tell the story.
oh,
Yeah.
very exciting. Yes, brilliant. What? How can I help you? I'm trying to solve a problem at the moment.
Is
Well-
it 9 across?
No,
Friend.
it's not nine across. No.
Right. Okay. What's the? I mean, I'd ask you what your
Pat,
problem
You're
was, but
forgetting. You got to tell him your name.
I
tell
do.
him your
Mum must
name.
teach you manners.
I'm not that bothered about your names, to be honest. I mean, I'm quite happy to just. I'm here looking for a Christmas tree, actually.
right. So that's why you've been looking around town, is it?
Well, no, I mean, I noticed that there were the snowmen, and it seemed a bit strange that people were very upset. So,
Have you been building these snowmen? Did you build them?
no. No, I didn't. No, I just noticed them.
So you didn't want to build no snowman then?
No, I don't want to be a snowman.
Right. Bit miserable, isn't it? I quite like building a snowman now and again.
Well, yeah, it's a lovely pastime, but not for me.
But not when there's so many of them looking pretty evil. Well, I mean, we tried decorating them with chicken heads, but they still look pretty horrible.
Oh, right. You did that, did you?
Well, got to make it look festive, haven't you?
Oh.
Yeah, what they say, a chicken head a day goes a long, long way. Yeah.
Yes, I've heard that at times.
Right.
Is that chocolate I smell?
Yes, I've got a pot of hot chocolate on the boil. Would you like some?
Yeah. Yes.
I don't say why not. Why not? This
He'll,
tree you're looking for, What's the deal with that while you're pouring as a chocolate and fetching the good biscuits?
Yeah, as he goes off and he does get you the good biscuits and he does make a hot chocolate for you both. He offers you marshmallows and cream. Well, as you could tell, I've decorated my space and I just wanted a nice tree to finish it all off. That's all it was. It's very simple. Just a nice tree. And I noticed you have some lovely trees in your evergreen forest there. And I was just off to maybe see if I could find one, basically.
I think we could help with a tree, can't we?
Well, he looks like he can carry a tree back on his own.
Oh, he's not that big of a bloke. He's actually quite scrawny.
It's the season for giving. We might as well accompany him. He might get lost if he's not from here. He's talking about the forest.
Fair dues. I tell you
He
what,
did give us chocolate.
I'll give him a bag of chicken heads that he can hang on it afterwards. There you go.
Oh,
But what about the snowmen? I think we need to solve that problem, didn't we?
you said you
I
didn't
know,
want to build one. We could build more.
What's the problem with the snowmen? Then?
Have either of you lost anybody?
Well,
Not me. It's just me and the missus.
no.
And your missus wasn't missing this morning when you got up?
Oh, I don't know. She's a quiet one. She is.
No, it's Mrs. was Mrs. this morning.
She's often in other people's houses.
She's
I
not.
never know where she is.
She's not Missy anymore because they got married.
Oh,
Ah.
right.
Yeah, she can't be missing, can she? She's
Well-
missing about. You see.
Oh, well, I see. I suppose. Yes.
He knows what's going on.
I do. I do.
Well,
Right.
I've been about a bit. Yes.
Right, this snowman thing. You say it's a problem. Well, I haven't lost anyone. I've still got my pet pig. It's white.
But there's,
What?
but yes, there's just something about them, isn't there? They look very peculiar.
They do now. We put chicken heads on them.
That's true. They do a bit. Yeah. And there haven't been as many people in the shop this morning as there used to be. Got to admit that.
It is Christmas Eve, though. They might be busy.
Well, you're normally busy in my shop buying meat.
I'm getting the impression from you two. It's like O'Malley and Pooley for Robert Rankin's world, the two local pissheads trying to solve a mystery.
Well, just be thankful you don't get me and Dan playing drunken Irish
Oh my
paladins.
god, that was the worst game ever. That game.
You can't talk, Mr. Oops.
Oof. Yeah, we'll forget
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, all right.
So,
No.
if you're really that bothered about these snowmen, let's go and check one out. If it really scares you, I'll show you. They're easy to push over.
But it doesn't scare me. No, I'm just concerned that there's something sinister going on.
Come on, I'll show you. You can make funny faces out of them. You just rearrange the little stones on them and things.
Well, if you insist. Oh, look, I came here for a tree to decorate. But let's go and solve this mystery, shall we? Let's go take a look. Maybe I'll find
Wait
my
for
tree
what?
along the way.
I mean, we said we'd help you with a tree, and you said we got to go out with some snowmen. Make your mind up.
Well, yes, I want a tree, but these snowmen need to be looked at.
All right, let's go and look at a snowman. Come on, then.
All right then, and you'll make your way back to town. But
We can move one of their noses down below, make him laugh.
upon your arrival back in the village, you begin to notice there are now snowmen everywhere, each looking as angry and as terrifying as the last. And the man says to you, "Well, this isn't good, is it?" And you see perhaps a person you know running down the street looking terrified, and a snowman throws a snowball at him or her, or potentially neither in this modern day and age. And as it hits them, they start to become, from the feet up, a snowman themselves.
Oh, balls.
And I think it is there that we should roll some initiative. But before we do so, I'm going to go to the map scene, and I need those tokens that you have,
How many
please.
snowmen do you want?
I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, at least 13 in the gardens, plus another 5.
My goodness.
It's a lot of snowmen. And they're fucking massive as well.
I do realise there's only 2 of us.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry.
Right, I'm just going to drag a load on. You can resize them and move them.
Can I? Can I resize them?
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Little arrows either side of them when you click on them.
Is it really? Oh, yeah. Okay. Have you got the figure for the chap who is with
The
you?
trench coat man.
The trench coat man.
Yeah, I'm going to call him Morgan.
He's called Morgan, is he? I can't
A
move
fancy
that.
coat.
That one's being a bit funny. Apologies for anybody watching this, and of course, if you're a podcast listener, this isn't the most exciting thing that you're experiencing because we're resizing and moving snowmen
We're
about the battle
building
map.
snowman.
I'll just move the battle map. Have I just cocked up the stream as well because I've moved it? There's one that's upside down for some bizarre reason. No. Oh, yes, I have cocked it up. I need to go back and move it. Over there, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Captain Morgan. Fucking hell. That
You
is
said he had to have a fancy trench coat.
That's not a funky trench coat.
It's a very fancy trench coat.
Right, okay. So we got Captain Morgan to play the part of this bizarre man who pulled you into an outhouse for a conversation. So you arrive back in town down here, and he says, "This isn't good, is it?" So we're going to have to roll some initiative, gentlemen.
I rolled an 18, Governor.
You rolled an 18, Governor.
Yeah.
Harry's really good with his initiative. It's like golf scores. He's going for the lowest, and he got a 3.
Cool. So Jones is an 18. Terence is a 3. I'm going to roll for this other chap.
Who's this James when he's at home?
Jones, I said, not James.
Jones, I think said James.
He goes on a 17. Okie dokie. And each turn, they all go in between your turns. So I'm going to give Jonesy a go first. But what you'll get from the stranger, this weird man, is I think we need to get out of town. We seem to be rather outnumbered. And your end.
You've never been in a snowball fight before?
He sort of points to where that I don't know if you can see it on the map. Oh, I can use it as a pointer thing, isn't there? Is it that one? Pointer tool. He points
Just
over
right
here.
point.
He's like, get up there, around. I can't do the accent. Get up there, around that corner, quickly. You're gonna run the gauntlet. But Jonesy, you're going first.
Well, 5, 10, 15, 20. How much movement has a butcher got?
So you're
30
on
feet.
commoner stats effectively. What's your character sheet tell you for movement?
30 feet, because I put him down as a bit of a fighter.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's all right. You can do that. 30 feet's absolutely acceptable.
20, 25, 30, and I'll swipe at that one, what I'm next to. I'll give it a bash in the face.
Actually, as we're going into the fight scene, I was going to say this at the start, but I completely forgot. You are allowed, because obviously as commoners, you probably wouldn't be carrying weapons. You are allowed to improvise weapons if you don't have any already. So if you go, all I want is a description of the thing you think you're going to find in this instance, someone's garden. Perhaps it's a shovel or a cricket bat. Thinking of Shaun of the Dead. And other films of a horror nature are available. But you can, of course, improvise a weapon and tell me what it is, what you're going to do with it, and as long as it's reasonable, I will allow it. But yes, what are you battering him with?
Well, I thought I'd been carrying my butcher's tools around with me, so I thought I'd use my meat tenderizer.
Ooh.
I suppose I could use a garden post as a bit of a basher.
No. If you want to use your meat tenderizer, please do. I've got my stats here for these guys as well, because I thought you might like to get a little bit physical. So please do.
Yeah.
Carry on and tell me what you're up to.
Yeah, 16 to hit that one to my left.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that hits.
And that, with the meat tenderizer, will do 9.
How did you come up with your stats for the meat tenderizer? Only because I had some ideas for stats, but I didn't go through that with you before
Right,
the game.
well, off stream I told you that I'd put a flail on there.
Yes, you did, yes.
As a sort of a bashing thing for bashing the tenderising the meat. So that's what I've got for the stats, but I'll downgrade it.
No, that's absolutely fine. So you're battering him for 9.
Yeah, I just went for a very basic, simple weapon.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. No, absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Cool.
No. He's level 1, he can't do a lot. He can bash things and he can...
Well, that's right.
run.
Yeah, and you don't have magic either, so that doesn't help. You see this bloke, he goes, bloody hell, run! And he goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. And he's, we've got to get out of here. Quickly, round the corner. Terence, it's your go.
Or
Oh, wait, no, it's not. I tell a lie. Sorry.
Fun.
Sorry, it's a snowman is going next. I'm really sorry. You see, I'm going to roll a d4. Where's my dice bag gone? It's always a good question. And then you can have your go. Right, there we are, lovely. The good set. They're going to shoot at, or this one's going to shoot at Jonesy with a natural 1. So it just, you see the snowball come hurtling past your head, but does nothing.
Don't panic, Captain Morgan. Don't panic.
Now, sorry, it is Terence's go.
Other alcoholic beverages are available.
Hey, you chose the bloody icon.
I would just like to say I did have a different one first, this guy, and he looked like some kind of offender, so I changed him.
He doesn't look an offender.
But yeah, we changed him.
Yeah, good shout. So what's Terence doing?
East Cherry's go, oh, he's dead excited. He likes playing in the snow and the fields and mucking around. So he's going to run forwards a little bit. And then he's going to throw his poopy pitchfork at this one over here.
Okay.
So I've just reskinned a javelin for the sake of what it is.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, 23 to hit.
It absolutely hits.
Yes. With a 5 damage, 3-pronged poopy goodness.
Yeah, you impale it with the thingy majora, and it's sort of like stood there in a snowman form. Its branch arms, so it looks down at itself. It's like that. Anything else from Terence? Or should we go back to Jones the Butcher?
I got him. Did you see that? And he'll end his turn.
In fact, it's not Jones the Butcher because I said the snowman was going in between each fucking turn. Aiming once again for Jones the Butcher.
I call that discrimination and evilness.
A 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Good thing you've got your leather apron on.
Could you make a con save for me, please?
Is that where I try and con you out of your life savings?
Pretty much.
I got a 7 in it.
You take 1 point of cold from this snowball as it slaps you in the face. And it's like, it's cold. Your movement is reduced by half.
Harry's going to be visibly like giggling at that.
Then we go to Jonesy.
Which one threw it?
The one next to you.
Well, I'm going to hit him again, then, aren't
Go for it.
I? Because I'm in melee range, so I don't want to be running away. So, oh dear. It's a 9.
That hits.
Well, in that case, he can have 10 points of bludgeoning.
This snowman just like shatters. All the snow just forms a pile on the floor. But underneath it, you see one of your neighbours. And that person who you recognise and you've spent many an evening drinking in the pub with. What did you hit them with? The meat tenderizer?
The meat tenderizer, yeah.
Their head is caved in and they slump on the floor dead. Blood pooling up in the snow.
Well, you won't be throwing no more bastard snowballs or anything, will you? This is festive, isn't it?
With them being revealed who they are, would we recognise the townsperson? What would that?
Yeah, that's what I just said to him. He recognises who he just killed.
Do I recognise him? I mean, his head's caved in. I mean, he could look like anyone, couldn't it?
You still kind of guess it's Frank from around the corner.
Oh, if it's Frank, that's all right. He was all right.
Oh, he put an order in for some manure. Now what am I going to do with it?
Well, looks like he shook at himself when I hit him in the head, so you'll be able to recoup your losses.
The next one who goes afterwards is targeting this man that you're with.
Sorry, I'm going to move after my attack and head for that corner.
Yeah, that's cool. Remember your half movement.
Yeah, I've only done 50.
Yeah, he misses. And then it is the man who goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He gets over to there. And then another snowman goes. He's going for Terence this time. With a 14 to hit.
14 is my AC.
So it hits, and you get the same thing. It's cold as this snowball launches you in the face, and your movement is reduced. Oh, sorry. Make a con save. Sorry. I got excited then.
We've got pretty good constitution. I put points into that because I work outside. It's 17.
You pass. So no, you don't go. Purr. You just shake it off, and you're all
used
right.
to this cold I am.
Then we go. Combat's so much quicker. There's only like 2 of you. The next snowman is going for Jonesy, I'm afraid. With an 11 to hit.
That doesn't hit, my friend.
So he goes wide. You're cold, but you're savvy. We come back to Jonesy, in fact.
Right, so 5, 10, 15. I can get to there.
Do I not get a go?
You had a go, didn't you?
No, I just got a snowball thrown at me. I did.
Oh, terribly sorry. Have a go. And then it'll be Jonesy.
Bloody hell. He's going to use his, go to the guy who he threw his pitchfork at.
Oh, hang on. It was that one there, wasn't it? It's dead. Yeah, carry on.
And the other thing he's got is like a farmer's knife, like a basic utility knife, pen knife kind of thing.
Yep.
He's going to be, let's see how funny you look now, and try and slice his carrot nose.
Oh, okay.
At 19.
Yeah, that hits.
For 6 damage. It was a reskin dagger, it was.
Is that the same one that you had a pop at earlier?
Yes.
Cool.
We got a pitchfork through the midriff earlier.
Again, the snow just falls off of this human body. And perhaps Doris, your auntie's friend, you slice her nose off the pitchfork stuck in her abdomen, and she falls on the floor with blood
Oh,
fucking
bloody
pouring
hell,
everywhere.
Doris. She made good mince pies, she did. Good thing I've
Not
already
anymore,
collected
she
this
doesn't.
year's. I collected this year's yesterday. It'll be fine. He picks up his pitchfork and moves his last 5 foot, if that's all right.
Bearing in mind you're not heroes, I mean, you might be slightly mortified about killing people, but, it's
Oh,
up
I'm
to
not
you
best
to
pleased
decide.
about it. She made good mince pies.
She might
Patrick,
make good
that
mince
was
pies
Doris.
again if I get through the mincing machine.
So she goes down. She's fucked.
I didn't think he
Patrick,
did
I
any of
don't
that
think we
stuff.
should be killing these people.
Well, I've only killed one, and you've only killed one.
Jonesy,
The law might be onto us.
it's your go.
I'm going to move to here. I'm going to hit the next snowman with an unarmed strike.
You remind me of one of those annoying, like, teenagers who just goes around and kicks snowmen.
Yeah, I'm going to kick it in where its nudges would be if it had nudges.
Go
Going to
for
kick it in the coals. 16 to hit.
Yes.
3 bludgeoning damage from the toe of my boot.
Okay. As you round the corner, however, Jonesy, you are instantly confronted as you sort of kick this thing and look up. There is a portly man in red. I would like you to make me a dex save, please.
Would you like said portly man?
Let's just put it this way. I failed.
That one.
Nat 1.
Oof.
He seems to be dragging a sack. And as he's dragging the sack, he sees you, he grabs you by the scruff of the neck, and he shoves you into it. And what happens is you disappear off of the map. I'm going to pop you over there somewhere for a minute. Next up is the stranger, weird man who comes around the corner. And he sees this going on. And he hears as this disgusting, overweight man with a dirty face, dirty beard, a rather sinister look. He just laughs as he stuffs you in. Ha ha ha! And he vanishes into thin air. Terence, you're up.
Well, I don't know if you can hear me, but if you've got a big sack, you should find out which one of these snowmen was Rosa. She'll help you. He's going to just ignore the snowman and... Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yeah, he can get up to that corner to see if he can see sort of where they have gone to.
Cool. Okay. We're going to have to roll for the snowmen. And it is on you, I'm afraid.
That's all good.
Nat 20.
That hits.
That hits. You didn't take the first hit, did you?
I got hit, but I didn't do... I passed the con.
Yeah. Make a con again, then, please.
With a nat, my first nat 20. 23.
You pass.
Yosh.
And you're okay. As for Jonesy,
Do I take the one cold?
Eh?
Do I still take one cold?
No.
No,
It's only if you fail. For
All right.
Jonesy, you find yourself in a room filled with presents. So as you're stuffed into this sack, you sort of seem to almost plane shift in a way, teleport or something. But you're in a room full of presents. At the start of the next round, the fat man in red arrives again. I would like a DC 14 strength save, please, Jonesy. Terence.
Strength save. 6.
Oh dear. You too. He just appears as if out of nowhere, chucks the bag down over your head, and you too find yourself in a room with Jonesy full of presents. Since you're not there, I'm going to make one save for the other one. He fails, and like that, he arrives into the room full of presents. And he looks at you two and he says, "This is a bit strange, isn't it?"
Yeah. But
It's a bit warmer.
Yes, it's a lot warmer, yes.
But look, presents.
It is. I've been sort of shaking them a bit and testing them because as you arrived, I felt your presence.
Hey.
I'm going to change the map. Oh. Yes, yes, that's right. You've skipped an entire section of this game. Can I have your tokens again, please? Lovely. Oh, he's
a bit big.
Very big. Oh, now I move the map, so I'll probably have to redo that. Stop. Are you adjusting me?
I'm not just here. Do you want Redman, or is Redman not here? Or do you want anything else?
Well, yeah, let's have the fat man, the evil fat man. Good grief.
Oh, God.
That is massive.
I know you said he was a big lad, but bloody hell.
I'm going to pop in there for a minute because... yeah, so you're in this room. What would you like to do?
Can I open one of these presents?
Yes, I suppose you could.
That one. That purpley one with the sparkles on it. I'll open that one.
All right. What do you find inside?
I don't know. You're the DM.
No, honestly, you can tell me what you find. Improvised weapons and stuff. You can tell me what you find inside. What would you like to find in that present?
Some caltrops, like a you know the old retro game Jacks where you like bounce the ball and pick the little spiky jack things up.
Mm-hmm.
Them
Jacks.
Jacks. We'll have Jacks as caltrops.
Okay, so what's a caltrops?
It's like
Things
standing
you
on a
put
Lego
the floor.
brick.
Yeah, like standing on D4s.
Okay.
A whole range of them.
Lovely. Okay.
Home Alone style kind of thing.
You see, for the first time, this man takes his what looks like some sort of magic wand to you. Out, it's made of metal, and it has a glowy end on it. And he starts waving it around. Ooh, this is very interesting. Ooh. Okay.
Are you a wizard?
Yes, I am a wizard of sorts.
And is that your staff?
No, it's what you'd call a wand.
Oh, right, because they used to say a wizard staff has a knob on the end.
Oh, yes, very, very droll. Yes. Well, well, maybe. Yeah. I'm trying to find us a way out of here.
Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
That present over there looks good for you.
What present? You've seen the
The
present.
one
Has it
that-
got my name on it?
It has. It says, I can't read, but it's a squiggle. It might say Pat.
Right, I'll open that then. Well, look at that. It's a brand new frying pan.
Oh, is it one of them good skilletty ones, or what is it?
Well, it's one of those pans that you use for frying bacon in, or mushrooms in it. You just, cast iron skillet.
Oh,
If you
that's a
want
good
to
pan,
use it
that
as
is.
a weapon, you can have it at 2d6 bludgeoning.
That is lovely. Hey, you could, if we were them snowmen's were here, you could bat them back with that as well.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because there's not as many of you, and you've skipped a huge section in the middle. This game isn't going to go on as long as I was hoping it would, but you can't help that. You can't help
Was
that.
you saying the Morgan guy was the wizard. Is that the wizard token you wanted, or do you want that token?
Well, it's not the token I wanted, no, but I mean, we're going to go with it for now.
I did get you a wizard as well.
No, it's
We
fine.
do,
You can have
we do
Captain
not
Morgan.
always choose the tokens we want. We just
No.
have to do what we can with those that we get.
Exactly.
At least I
Exactly.
just, because we're not likely to use it, I want to show you the wizard token I chose for you, Mike.
Go
'cause this
on,
is
then.
especially for you.
No. Very good, but no. You can get rid of that.
Disappoint.
Would anybody like to do an investigation roll? See how you get out of this room, or what?
Wait, I guess so. Could we not just look at... Yeah, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. I could have a look around. Or do you want to look around...
Well, have you not
thing?
got any fancy magic tricks to help us here? You're a wizard, aren't you? You're a wizard, Harry.
Well, I do. Like I'm looking now.
What do you mean you're looking? You're
And
not
he's
very
waving
good
his
as
wand.
wizard,
He's
are
waving
you?
his wand around. He's I found it.
What's it?
And he starts pulling. If you look at, let me get the pointer up. These presents here.
Yeah.
He starts going, yeah, it's over here, and he moves over there and he starts pulling the present away. And as he's waving his wand, you sort of start to notice it's making this zzz sound. And he goes, yes, it's over here. And he jams the wand against the wall, and these two little doors spring open. Like not a full size door, almost like a hatchway. Small enough for small people. In fact, I'm not going to put him there because he's not there at the moment. And you make your way into the room.
Hey, look, there's 3 beautiful chairs here, and there's 3 of us. It's quite cozy. We could just, rest up and warm our toes.
What you see is quite a nice, large hunting cabin. For the most part, it's very pleasant. It has an upstairs area, several rooms. It's decorated like a very attractive Christmassy lodge, and a well-stocked kitchen area, roaring log fire, and a couple of armchairs around it. What would you like to do?
Is there any chestnuts I can roast?
Maybe we better go and look in the kitchen area.
Feel free.
Oh, the kitchen's a good boy. If there's no chestnuts, there's bound to be food or even a little grog.
You can help yourself.
Some winter barneps. Let's go to the kitchen. Where's the kitchen?
I'm guessing is it the area to the south?
Top left.
Top left. Oh, right. I thought it was a sideboard full of buffet.
No, that was I was trying to find kitchen ornaments on Incarnate,
Right.
but
Got ya.
that wasn't.
I thought the other room was a kitchen separate. But
It's
yeah,
a bit up here.
You can go and have a
No.
look in it if you want to.
I'll go and look up here because I said I'd go to the kitchen. If that's the kitchen, I'll go and look at the kitchen, won't I?
You see the
sort of
man
stuff?
with you. He's waving his wand around the place and looking at it. And go, oh, this is exciting.
Where do you reckon we are then, Pat?
Well, we're in a cabin, Terry.
I mean, that's good enough for me. What food is down here, Mr. God Voice?
There's all sorts of like festive stuff. Ham, turkey,
Is
potatoes,
there
cheese.
any of them little sticks with cheese and pickles on them?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have some of them. And he puts his arm there and starts putting a chicken leg and a bread roll and sausage rolls, and he's putting this little mountain of food there.
And what's quite exciting about it is it just magics itself back onto the plate. What you've taken comes back. So there's plenty, there's more.
How much can I eat?
I've heard about one of these. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet.
You can eat as much as you can stomach.
Oh, he's got a pocket in the front of his overalls, and he's going to put a load in there as well, thinking, oh, these will be good for later on.
Isn't that where you put your winter bricks?
It is, but, food.
Yeah, but do you want to put your food in the same pocket as you put your frozen turds?
I mean, my hands are covered in turds 90% of the time. It's no odds to me.
enough.
Ads.
Give me 2 secs. Let's go check. I think we put another log on the fire. Give me 2 secs.
Speaking of logs, do you want one of these in the hands, or using his very non-clean hands? He'll try and give you like one of these sticks with pickle and a cheese bit and a bit of cut down hot dog sausage on it.
No, you're all right, mate. You have that one. I'll maybe help myself in a little while. I think maybe explore a little bit. See what's in the rest of the cabin.
Hey,
Yeah, see if we
there's
can
a
find the
right
booze.
nice. That fellow over there, the one with the fancy coat, he wanted a tree, didn't he? Look at that tree.
It's a pretty good tea. I like it.
We could take that tree, and it's already decorated.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, it's in someone's. Don't want to put too fine a point on this. It's in someone's cabin. It might be somebody's tree, mate.
I know, but there's no one here, is there?
With
Why not?
that, as you say that, there's the man you're with who's been wandering around and goes, I think there might be somebody upstairs.
Hey,
What?
fancy coat man, do you think that tree will do for the one you were looking for? We could take that.
It would do very nicely.
Whoa.
Do you think we could carry it between us, 3 of us?
I don't know. It's got a lot of baubles on it, isn't it?
It is very big.
Some sort of sledge would help us get it through the snow.
Oh, let's look around, see if we can find something to tie it up or put it on, or
Yeah,
maybe
you can have a look around if you like.
there might be a sledge, like you say, in a Christmassy cabin.
Well, generally, I'd keep that sort of thing outside. Might do, not round our village. Somebody would nick the bastard.
If we go upstairs, we can look out of the higher up windows and see if we know where we are.
I suppose we might find the owner of the tree as well. Can I ask him if we can have it?
I mean, that
Don't
sounds
want to
quite
take
fair
it
to
without
me.
permission. Do we?
I suppose.
Yeah, come on.
Lead
You
the
wouldn't
way.
like it if someone took all your shit without asking, would you?
Oh, not me shit. No, you leave me
No.
shit out of this.
All right, nobody steals your shit.
Oh,
Right,
right.
shall we go upstairs?
Let's
Then?
be going upstairs.
All right, right, that's downstairs.
I didn't do a
yeah,
map for upstairs because upstairs is a very short sort of upstairsy
My
bit.
head's gone up your arse.
Ooh.
I thought it had got a bit warmer.
We'll say that. It's upstairs only like from that sort of stairwell to the back of the hut and across. So it's like what, 5, 10,
like
15,
a
20,
mezzanine floor thing.
25 by 60 foot. And it's a little corridor. To your left is a broom cupboard and what looks like a bathroom, and then to the right is like a bedroom. But from the broom cupboard, you
Someone's locked a bloody dog in the broom cupboard.
It's when the brooms talk. That's a fancy broom for a fancy cabin.
I think that, my wand is telling me there's somebody in there.
Yeah,
Your wand is what's telling you that.
Yes.
He talks to his stick.
You see him was waving it at the door. Oh yes, there's definitely somebody in there.
If he's talking to that little stick, he might find some big sticks in a broom cupboard that he likes. Let's have a look.
You know what they say about blokes who play too much with their rods.
You're opening the door, are you?
Yeah.
As you open the door, a very fat man in obvious red and white clothes with a hat, big white beard, falls out of the cupboard onto the floor with all the brooms and mops and such behind him. His trousers around his ankles, he's tied up, he's gagged, and he has a carrot shoved up his back passage.
Oh,
He's
been
been
having
playing
fun in
your
that
game of
cupboard.
sardines, hasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's not done bad either. He's got
He's-
pretty far along.
You see him wriggling around the floor.
Do you think he wants help?
No, I think he's a Tory MP.
Well, put him back in.
Oh, he's a Tory cabinet minister.
Hey, maybe he's coming out the closet.
Jesus, it's the Prime Minister. Quick, let's untie him.
I do think we should help him.
Well, how do you mean? Should we put the carrot in a bit further or untie him? What do you reckon?
I think we should. I think we should untie him, but I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, let's untie him. I don't want
He's
to go
been having
fiddling
too
with that
much
bloody
fun with them
carrot.
snowmen. Only a bit of poo, it'll be fine.
If you
We're used to
untie
that.
him, he pulls the gag out. He reaches around. He pulls the carrot out, which is rather dirtied.
Here, I'll have that.
He stands up, pulls his trousers up. Oh, thank you for rescuing me.
So I gather. Looks like your party game's got a bit out of hand.
There's no game. Did you deal with the other one?
Have one.
He looks
You
like
mean that-
me, but he's filthy.
Oh, that sad sack with the sack that brought us here.
Yes, I suppose so.
Nah, I've not seen him since we got brought here, Gaff.
Oh dear.
Can I buy some chicken heads for your buffet?
What? No, I don't want the chicken heads.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a goodie bag on account. And if you want some more next year, you can put an order in. Here you go, Gaff.
Oh, thank you, I suppose. But
You need any manure? Did you do any farming?
No! Don't you know who I am?
Well, I got some food. And he'll show him his
I
pocket.
don't know who you are, but that's no way to grow carrots.
No,
what?
no. I'm Father Christmas.
We've got a Father Christmas.
What? Yes, it's
Well,
me.
Oh, ow.
Hello, Father Christmas. Is this your place then?
Yes, I was attacked. I arrived here and I was attacked.
Well, you know how we've graciously untied you and you removed your carrot now. Can we have your Christmas tree?
What?
We've been looking for a
No.
Christmas tree, and you've got a lovely Christmas tree.
I need some rest. I need medical attention. And you've pulled me out of a broom cupboard. I've removed the carrot, and now you want my things.
I own a tree, Governor.
He did give you some chicken heads.
It's unbelievable.
You want one of these? And he'll pull out one of them cocktail sticks of pickles and stuff again.
With all of this, you hear downstairs thud, thud, thud across the floor, and you hear ho, ho, ho.
Oh, he's looking for Rosa again.
Thought you'd try and stop me, eh? Well, I must commend you on finding the old boy. But, like his reindeer, you're about to become Christmas decorations.
No, it's been snowing. It's not reindeer.
Oh, dear
Oh,
me.
I see what you've been doing there. I
dear
see
me.
that.
Well, I can tell you now you're going to be the lucky boy who is the angel on top of the tree, where you'll die slowly as your weight pulls you down and it begins to slide further and further up your anus until finally
Definitely
you
been working with
perish.
Rosa.
Wouldn't you be better off with the fat bloke in the red? He's already been prepped by a carrot.
No, I think you'll quite do. Do you go to the landing and look down, or what do you do with all this going on?
Hey, watch this. He's going to take one of his frozen turd logs out and try and lob it over the landing at the fat man.
What frozen turd logs?
Well, I'm carrying manure.
Oh, he had a turd. He had a turd pocket. That's where he's been putting his buffet.
Oh, you see?
Yeah, okay, launch it.
I don't. I mean, I've no idea what stats this would have, but just as like,
Do it as
he's
like
doing it for the-
falling damage.
yeah, he's just doing it for like
Roll a straight
prank
d20
kind
to
of
hit,
thing.
and then like do it as falling damage.
A 9.
What, to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does. It just like slaps him in the face, and just like goes across his beard. He just goes, He like lifts his beard up. I'll save that for later.
He's not afraid of hard work. He'd be fine in the fields working with me. We could get him to pull the plough. He looks like a bit muscly.
Well, let's roll initiative.
He looks like the south end of a north-facing horse.
Oh,
Ooh.
the second, nat 20 of the night.
Oh, you also have a nat 20.
I got 23.
18 I got practically snoozing on patrol.
Jonesy has an 18. That's fine. I'll let you go first over him. And then...
I mean, he's not really done anything to make me think he's going to attack us or anything. I just threw a turd at him for a laugh.
He threatened to ram a Christmas tree up my arse.
I think the fact that, that's kind of aggressive.
Hey, only I get to play with people's arses. And can he slide down the banister?
Can you slide down the banister?
Yeah.
You can, but give me a dex check or an athletics. Which is dexterity, I think.
Acrobatics, is that all right?
Yeah,
Right, same thing.
yeah.
Oh, 22.
Yeah, you split your legs and down
He's
the banister.
going to slide straight down and attempt to kind of just carry on sliding and, do like a slide tackle kind of jobby.
Place yourself where you are in relation to him.
Ooh, he's going to try and sort of slide his feet from under him.
Yeah, okay. Let's do an opposed.
Sliding.
Let's do an opposed strength. Are you strong enough to do that?
Probably not. I'm very small. With a 4.
Yeah, you're not going to do it. You sort of like just slide into him, and he's just like, "What the bloody hell are you doing?"
He just giggles a bit.
Yeah, yeah. You see his belly's like.
Oh, you look lovely from this angle.
Hey,
We can't do anything else.
Thank you very much. He takes that as a compliment. It's his go. What can he do? You see him reach into the back of his trousers, and he's going, right, here we go. And he's looking at you like deadpan right in the face. And his eyes, he goes cross-eyed, and he goes, oh, as he pulls out this rather filthy looking, but sharpened candy cane.
Oh, God.
A shitty candy cane. And he comes to attack you with it, which is 4 plus... No, it's 4. It's just a 4. Does he hit you with a 4?
He doesn't. I've got my dungarees on.
You got your dungarees, you got your bib on. No, he goes to hit you with a 4. So he misses. After that, Jonesy, you're up.
Are they proper dungarees then, are they?
They definitely are. You see what I did there, you did?
I see what you did. So, I don't know, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I can get to within melee range of him on this corner. So I'm going to clock him round the head with my meat tenderizer.
Go for it.
Nat 20.
Oh,
After
that hits. Do
Lovely.
the standard, as we normally do. Nat 20
I'm just going to have to roll it to clear it. So it's going to be 10 plus 4 is 14.
Points of damage?
Bludgeoning damage, yeah.
Nice. That's a good way to start things off. Cool. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay.
There's nothing else I can do.
The stranger that's with you. I don't tend to sort of get involved in this sort of thing. Excuse me, would you mind stopping? Is what he says, trying to convince the bloke, and fails with a nat 1. Right, okay. Upstairs, you've got Father Christmas sort of redressing himself. That's him! That's the bastard who stuck the carrot up my ass! Terence, you're up.
He's going to stand up like, Santa Claus, you made Santa Claus swear. And he's just going to pull Grufty Santa's beard and try and sort of like just punch him with his dirty hands. So
Cool.
we're going for an unarmed. Oh, a 24.
It's a hit.
Yeah.
Jeebus.
So he gets a shitty slap with 4 damage in the chops.
Yeah, your dirty, shitty, covered farmer's hand slaps him across the face. And you do see like bits going everywhere, and it's almost like Winnett's stuck in his beard at this point.
Aw.
He said, "Ooh, that's gonna be nice with my toast later." What was the damage? Sorry,
Only 4.
only 4. No, it's only 4. It's fine.
Yeah.
You're only level 1. That's the thing you got to remember. It's not.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's not supposed to be some big, high octane adventure. There was a whole, like I said, there's a whole bit you missed in the middle, which is a bit more murder mystery type stuff. But never mind. Okay, so it's him, the evil Santa. Oh, I didn't like that, I didn't. And he's going to cast a spell. Where's my spells for this guy? Bum, bum, bum. Not there. They must be over there. He is going to cast Animate Object. Choose up to 10 non-magical objects within range. Yes. Okay. Each target animates and becomes a creature under your control until the spell ends. So, from the kitchen, you hear the sound like metal just rattling as these knives come launching in your direction. I'm going to use this token here. What's their movement speed? Oh, it doesn't say. Its speed is up to 30. Okay, that's fine. So from the kitchen, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. These knives are now flying through the air in your sort of direction. They'll go on his initiative. Jonesy, you're up.
Is each square 5 or 10 foot?
5.
5, 10, 15, 20. So I can move around him. So here, Connor.
Yes, you could do. Yeah, staying within his threat.
Going around him and use him as a human shield.
Cool.
And then I can hit him with my flail in the face.
Go for it.
23 to hit.
It hits.
3 damage.
For 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
Lovely. I mean, he's looking bloody. I mean, he's smacking him with a meat hammer, so he's like, oh, and yeah, you see like blood spatter and skin being broken.
Yeah, we're having a tender moment over here.
You're having a tender moment.
Hey, come on.
It is this man here, and he's going to move towards where these knives are coming at you, and he can do something about that. If I can find where I wrote down the stats. Okay, he will... Oh, with a nat 2, do nothing. He starts waving his wand in the direction of these knives. And at the end... Oh no, it's not quite his turn yet. Terence, you're going to be up first.
Go.
Terence, can you end your turn by making yourself a really big shape and painting sort of circles on your chest?
I can certainly try for you. I've got things that'll make marks.
Excellent.
I've kind of ran out of. We're gonna just go for good old fisticuffs. A 10 to hit him.
Does not. Well, you punch him, but he sort of just looks at you. He's like, ho, 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 ho. Is that all you've got, boy?
Did you not pick up your knife use? Stupid boy.
I was a little bit freaked out when Doris's nose appeared in my hand.
You could have thrown Doris's nose at him. It would have done more damage.
Oh, I've got Doris's nose. That's a good idea for my next turn.
I mean, I did tell
I'll
you at
wait
the
here
start
while
you
the
could...
rest have a little scrap.
You could improvise weapons. I did tell you that. So,
I don't think there's anything within reach of where I am right now.
well, you can go off and explore.
I might just do that.
It's his go, and you see. Let me just double check. Yeah, you see these knives. I'm gonna ditch them, and they don't like pepper him, like stab him, but they like wing him and slice him up. And he's like, "Oh, that wasn't very pleasant."
Tis a scratch.
As they drop to the floor, but he's looking rather bloodied from that, and his nice clothes are all ripped and torn. Jonesy, you're up.
If they'd have cut his clothes off, we could have used that other token again.
No, they didn't cut his clothes off.
Oh, do I get another go? Right, I'm going to hit him with the tenderizer, I think.
Do it.
Oh, 12.
Does not hit. You sort of like come and smack him, but he's not this time, and he ducks under it. As,
You watch it with that, you.
yeah, you feel like the waft of it. Do you know what? I didn't actually do his turn. In fact, he's going to try and get away from you, so you can both make opportunity attacks as he goes over here.
I want to throw Doris's nose at him.
Throw Doris's nose at him. Go for it.
I have no idea what you want for this.
I'm going to try and hit
Well,
with
make an
fry-
attack roll.
23.
Not
hits.
20! Go, Doris's
Both
nose.
of you hit. And then for Doris's nose, just do like a bludgeoning attack.
So that'd be 6 damage from my tenderizing stick.
4 damage from Doris's bloody nose.
4 and 6 is 10.
In all of the years of playing, I've never thrown somebody's nose at anyone.
Well, like so, the idea was you were supposed to improvise weapons. You've also missed a huge chunk because you both got caught pretty quickly. But you know, I did intend an extra person to be here.
He is
and that
not
sort of
made
stuff,
as
so-
a wise man.
It's okay. It's all good. We're having a good, having a good little Christmassy bash up. So it is this man here. It's his go now. Oh no, it wasn't. It was his go. He's only just moved. So he's going to try and do the animate again. This time, no, he's not actually. You just hear him go, "Ho, ho, ho." Could I have 2 of the Christmas tree tokens, please, Branch?
I don't know what size this will be. Oh, reasonable.
Lovely. Outside of the cabin, you hear shuffling going on.
Every day they're
I can't
shuffling.
resize that, but that's fine. And that's his turn. And then it's him, the strange man, Captain Morgan. What does he do? What can he do? He hasn't got any weapons. He will rush 20, 25, 30 there to try and do something to help. Then it's Terence.
Terence is going to run over in here and he's going to stab the big bale of A and pick it up on his pitchfork and end his turn.
In there, you see what looks like it's like a stable. There's like bales of hay. There's a water bucket. There's pitchfork. There's a rake. Straw over the floor. But there's also lots and lots of blood everywhere.
Oh, I don't mind the sight of blood. Patrick don't mind it either. But he's going to pick up the bale of hay on his pitchfork with the intent of either lobbing it or bashing Santa with it, surely.
Okie dokie. It is him. It is he. Because I missed his turn last time, put it in the wrong place. What's he going to do? He's going to launch. You sort of see this snowball form in his hand, and he throws it in the direction of Jonesy. Could I have a con save, please, Jonesy?
Yeah, guess so. 20.
You succeed. You don't take any of that, but you do take the damage from it, which is only 3 points.
Damn it, it's an automatic hit.
It
No.
is. It's basically a reskinned magic missile.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, this snowball comes at you from a distance, from afar. Jonesy, you are up next.
Jonesy knows only one thing, and that's to wade into here. Oh, clock him in the face.
Go for it.
With, oh, you absolute bastard. It was a nat 20 and then it rolled off 28, so it's 12.
Oh no! Yeah, he again sort of throws himself backwards to avoid the hit. Is there anything else?
Is that a wall that I'm next to?
Yes, yeah, that's a room.
That I've just sort of tried to swing around the corner of.
Yes, that's right.
I'm going to sort of, swung around with the meat tender as I'm going to sort of duck round back.
Okie dokie.
Sort of flat back to the wall, sort of trying to take some cover.
Yeah, that's cool. It's Captain Morgan, that man. And he waves his wand around, and he comes back in, and he shuts the door very quickly. Terence, you're up.
He's going to come out here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I throw the bale at him from here? Like, launch,
That's
Who's
going to
my
be
pick
a
spot?
high DC strength check. 'Cause bales are
10,
not light.
20 foot.
20 foot,
20.
DC
20
20
foot.
strength throw.
He's not built for strength either.
No, I just
Still way
point
there.
out, if you had your bloody pitchfork with you, should have stabbed him with it instead of patting him around the face.
I'm not built for these situations. I panic a little bit. I'm used to dealing with shit, not little shits attacking me.
Boy, treat him like a big bag of shit. Oh, you got it halfway going.
All right then. He's ending his turn. He's not going to throw it 20 foot.
Okay. It is Evil Santa. And you see him with his dirty candy dagger, and he approaches up to Jonesy, and he makes a go for it. A 7 to hit.
No, I will dodge your sharpened stick of sugary in 2 ways goodness.
That's what he's going to do, and then it will be Jonesy. Oh no, it's not. It's the trees. They start moving on the cabin. Not you would see that because the door's shut. Then it's going to be Jonesy. Sorry.
Well, he hasn't got much in the way of variety, being level 1. So he's going to have another go with the meat tenderizer.
Mm-hmm.
This time for a 16.
That hits.
And that's going to do 3 damage.
You see at this point, he's there's blood sort of pouring out of his nose, and his beard's looking even dirtier for some bizarre reason.
His beard is
And
black.
his clothes are starting to get ripped, and he's looking at you. He's panting. I'm telling you now, you'll be on my naughty list. But
I'm telling you, you'll get nothing but liver for your next bloody butcher's order.
the strange man says, should I open the door and try and deal with what's going on outside?
No. Keep the bloody door shut.
It's warm in here. Why would you want to let the cold in?
All right. I don't know what to do. So he does nothing. And it's back to Terence's turn.
Terence is going to now launch the thing at him, the hay bale. was a D20. 1.
No.
Oh,
It
dear.
didn't work, Pat.
No.
Um,
No, it didn't. But at least I'll have somewhere comfy to fall down on when I die.
I mean, that's what I was going for as a second. Let's see what happens next.
I'll retcon a strange man's go. He waves his wand at the door and locks it.
Ah.
I think that's what he would do. It's Bad Santa's go, and he points at the tree in the building, and that becomes animated. And you both need to make a dex save, please.
Ooh. Dex
6.
save. 11.
You both fail.
Oh, bloody hell.
13 to hit.
No.
No.
No. You get these baubles just flying through the air, smash on the floor, but they don't do anything. The glass flying everywhere. Just you manage to shield yourselves from it and take no damage. Jonesy, you're up.
Yeah. Well, you'll be surprised to discover that I'm going to hit him in the face with a meat tenderizer. For a nat 20.
Yes.
Ha ha.
So let me just clear that because that isn't much help. And it's 10 plus 4. 14 bludgeoning damage of
And
tenderness.
as you smack him in the face and you're sort of standing over him holding up the meat mallet, the strange man comes between you. No, we don't kill people. It's not what we do. He's very bad. We don't kill people.
He killed Doris.
Well, he might have killed
Hey,
Doris.
You killed the other fella.
Frank.
Oh, Frank. He was a forgettable lark.
It doesn't look. We don't do this. I will have him dealt with, and at which point Father Christmas comes out for some reason from the stable, and the strange man says to him, "Father Christmas, could you do something with him, please?" And he says, "Oh yes, I have a plan for him." And he clicks his fingers, and the strange man disappears. Not the strange man, the imposter, sorry, disappears. And you all, with the click of the fingers, reappear. Let's swap it back to the live scene. Reappear in the town. And Father Christmas does some sort of magic. And you see all of the snowmen return back to their selves, apart from Frank, who is dead on the floor, and a rather wounded, well, I can't remember what their face was now.
Boris.
How does she smell?
Doris.
Yeah, terrible.
Doris smells terrible.
Bloody Doris.
Frank's dead on the floor. And Father Christmas starts giving out gifts to all the people. He gifts the stranger a tree. And he says, "Hey, thank you very much." And he sort of looks at you all and nods and makes his way off, unless you want to stop him. So he makes his way off back towards his outhouse with his Christmas tree.
Have a big tree.
But Father Christmas does not give you any presents because he knows what you did. Murdered someone and critically wounded someone else.
Mr. Christmas, can I ask you for something?
Yes?
I know I've been a little bit bad, but we did rescue you in the end. Could you make old Doris better again? She makes all cracking mince pies, and she's sure to make you some.
That sounds like a sterling plan. And he rubs his hands together.
Mr. Miyagi
He
style.
goes like that and blows this magical dust onto Doris, and she is restored to her former glory.
All right, Doris. Sorry about that.
It's all right, my dear. I don't know whatever came over me. One moment I was in bed, the next moment I was a snowman.
Oh, you're back now, dear.
I'm back now, yes. But yeah, with that, unless there's anything else, the stranger returns to his outhouse with the tree, which on your next visit out of the village into the field, you notice it's vanished. The outhouse is no longer there.
Oh,
And that is,
Culmination is this. That
as
tomorrow,
we say, the end.
Pat gets arrested tomorrow for murder.
Yeah.
Everyone else has gone off quite well with this.
But not Pat.
yeah, well, you know how it goes. In the east end of Shady Bottom or whatever the village is.
Yeah, we don't get some like nice little like music playing us out. It's just dum 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 dum.
As Pat drags the body back to his butcher's shop. Well, it's not one.
Sweeney Todd going on over here.
Boxing Day special.
There was so much more to that game, but you skipped it because you both got fucking caught. I hadn't actually thought of what happens if everyone gets caught by evil Santa. It happened, so there you go.
Oh no. Oh, that was good. That
It was a fun little. Was that hour and 15, hour and 30 little Christmas sesh?
a little mini special with
a little mini special. It would have, of course, been more fun if we had more people with us, but it was what it was. It is what it is, and we've done what we can with it, and it was good fun. I thought good fun. But did you get the idea of what was going on?
Yes. I thought it was pretty good actually. I enjoyed it.
So what was going on then?
What do you mean?
Well, I said you got the idea of what was going on in it. You said
Oh,
yes.
I thought you meant did I get the idea of like did I know could I follow the story? I was like, of course I could.
Oh, right. You didn't get the idea of who the stranger was and all that sort of stuff.
Imagine he was some sort of inland revenue officer auditing Santa.
It's my son has a Mr. Men book. It's a Doctor Who Mr. Men book, a Christmas special one. Where there's
Doctor Who Mr. Men.
Yeah, it's really funny.
That's a really strange collab sort of put together, isn't it?
Yeah, it was part written by whoever does the Mr. Men, and then part written by the bloke who does the Doctor Who writer for
Roger Hargreaves and Terence Dix was the
Roger Hargreaves. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's I'll have to find the book, but
Mr. Hargreaves is sadly not with us anymore.
It's a collab. It's a collab book, but it's really funny. And I was reading it. I was like, I can turn this into a D&D session because basically the Doctor turns up in a town which is overrun by snowmen, and he wants a Christmas tree, and he has to solve the problem. So that's what you were trying to do.
I'm with you.
You were effectively helping. You were the Doctor's assistants, basically.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't get Doctor Who out of that, or indeed Mr. Men. Funnily enough.
Well, no, the Mr. Men part was irrelevant, but I read it. While we were away on holiday, I was reading the book. I went, I could make a little Christmas adventure out of this, and that's when I texted the group, and I was like, I've got the Christmas one shot sorted out.
Oh, I like it. It was good.
Yeah, good fun.
There was a huge chunk that you didn't actually do because you both got caught, but the idea was that if there was more of you, the idea was you wouldn't all get caught. Some of you would have escaped. There was a bit in the middle where they were doing like a walk through the forest to find the cabin, and the Christmas trees would attack them. Whilst There he is. Whilst you guys were in the room trying to figure out how the fuck you were going to get out.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, and if the Doctor character had also been captured, his magic wand, sonic screwdriver, would have been stuck in the snow, left behind, and then these guys would have got there and they would have had to figure out, oh, can we open up the secret door to open the thing? But since you were all there, yeah, there you go. But you know, that's part of D&D, and it's part of the fun of it, rolls and randomness, and it was quite good fun. But
I like that.
we shall end the stream. I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. So, anyone watching, thanks very much. Of course, if you're on YouTube or on our podcast, thank you for watching / listening, and I'll get this up very soon. And of course, Merry Christmas. And
Merry blooming Christmas.
Merry blue is never blooming Christmas. Thank you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and end the stream now. So thank you once again. Merry Christmas. And we'll see you again in the new year for some more, well, penultimate and final episode of Vey Baba. Good night.